What's up, everybody? How we doing? How we doing tonight?
I'm back on here again with you.
Yay!
Yay!
Tonight,
You're like groans in the audience.
Yay! Tonight I have my brother Raymond Newsom from Newsom Paranormal, Spirit Mechanics, Global Ghost Hunt, wherever else he frickin' is. And we're going to be talking about a subject that is both near and dear to him and I. We have a lot of experience in, and it's very important to us, and that is mental health. But I think, though, I think before we get into the conversation, I think Mr. would appreciate something. I really do. Raymond and I, for those of you who don't know, we are part of the Global Ghost Hunt. We work a lot with it. We have a lot of fun with it.
We have too much fun with it, actually. Nah, not really.
Yeah, well, and sometimes I wonder why Mr. keeps us around. But then again, we have fun with it. It's all... He's stuck. He has no choice. And for those of you who don't know what the Global Ghost Hunt is, it is literally a worldwide celebration that we've been doing. We're right in the middle of our second year, and registrations have opened up for the October event, and we've got a new promo video. And I think we should share it. What do you think, brother? Should we share it before we get into this?
I think so too. We should share it.
Yeah. What do you guys?
Let's share it.
So, all right, screw it. It's our show. We'll do what we want. So, but anyway, guys, here is the brand new promo video for the Global Ghost Hunt. There we go. I'm excited. I'm excited for the October.
The reverse Mister in it and had him peeking back out.
So for those of you who don't know, most of you don't, but Raymond and I, we kind of tag team that video, and Brian, when he's kind of looking, it was so great. He had the perfect look, everything, and we were just messing with him, just peeking back and forth, just like a peekaboo, peekaboo. It was great. We were laughing for like 20 minutes about it. It didn't make the final cut, but and I know some of you are watching on my personal page, and the comments aren't coming up, but I see Kent Wilson's in the room. What's up, Kent? How are you tonight? I see we got a couple people joining, but again, if you are interested in the Global Ghost Hunt, please sign up at globalghosthunt.com. Very easy to do. If you have any issues, just let us know. We'll get you all set up. But it's honestly a lot of fun. It's honestly a lot of fun, no matter what.
And it's, we're showcasing teams and locations. We are not making any money from this at all. At all. Come on.
Hi, Mama Newsom.
But no, we work really hard to try to make it as much fun as possible for everybody involved. So
yeah, and absolutely. And like Raymond said, we don't make anything from this. The one thing we do make is new bonds and new friendships with the teams and the locations. And honestly, it's a lot of fun. It really is a lot of fun. I know I enjoy it. I know all the admin team enjoys it. Raymond enjoys it. And I know the teams enjoy it too. We have teams that have been there since the first event, like AZ Pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, AZ Pie's been at every event.
This has been with us every time too.
Yep, Rootless, and then they're part of the admin team now. Ghoul Gang's been with us since the start. They're doing it. Abyss Paranormal, Vicky, her and her team have been with us. And it's a lot of fun, and you get to see new teams, new locations. My bucket list has gotten longer, and I know Brian. Yeah, and Brian and I have answered that question. Can you get a paranormal hangover from watching an investigation? And that is yes, you can. You absolutely can.
You can get a paranormal hangover rewatching evidence.
Yes.
You stare at it long enough, you're like, I'm gonna go take a nap now.
But it's still a lot of fun, regardless. So again, folks, if you're interested, please go to globalghosthunt.com, sign up today. If you need some help, just shoot us an email. We'll be more than happy to help you out, and you won't regret it. You really won't regret it. It'll be a lot of fun. But that out of the way, tonight's topic, mental health. Let's first start off, brother, by asking for you, why is mental health so important to you?
To me, I mean, I've had bouts of depression and everything else throughout life, anxiety attacks, panic attacks, and it is so hard to function when you're going through those things. It really is, because I've had panic attacks hit me in the middle of the night, and my body would clench to the point that I couldn't move, and I would just ache everywhere afterward.
Yeah, I know. I know what you mean, and that's one of the reasons why I took my sabbatical. Because my mental health, I was in a very bad place mentally, and I had to step away.
I completely get that. I had a short sabbatical myself in the off season in between. So yeah, I understand. You get overwhelmed, you get overstimulated with too many going on, and it's like, okay, I need a break before I break. Yep. So
literally, Kent is saying that one of his bucket lists is Pennhurst. I've been there, Kent. You definitely want to go. Great people, great location, it's beautiful. Jen Jacobs is with us tonight. What's up, Jen? How are you? And Kent saying mental health is very important. He suffers from PTSD. Yeah, I being military, I know a lot of people that suffer from PTSD. And you don't have to be military to suffer from it. It can come from anywhere.
Any type of trauma can end up being, and anything related to that trauma can, even something small.
Yeah.
I've seen people wake up from nightmares.
Yeah, car accidents, any type of abuse. There's something that there was another show, I forget who had it on, but they were saying that men's mental health is really important because us as males, we believe that we need to be big and strong and the tough guys, but it's not the case. We go through just as much as women do. I mean, I know a lot of women go through a lot of mental stress and a lot of mental depression, but the males, we're taught to be strong and rocks. But to me, it's very important to be open about it. Yeah, we're to me, you have to be understanding and accepting of yourself, because the biggest enemy to me that I have is myself. I'm very critical. You could ask Raymond. Even when it comes to my videos, like I do intros, outros. I did the Global Ghost Hunt promo, stuff like this. I'm very critical. I don't like it. I don't like the products I put out. I need validation. But even with mental health, you have to get.
I understand that.
Raymond did the intro to this show, but you have to get that validation. You have to be open enough to ask for help. And I'm not saying get on your hands and knees begging, but just reach out to a friend. Like, I know if I have an issue, if I'm going through something, I can reach out to Raymond, and Raymond knows the same thing. If he's going through something, he can reach out to me, and to me that's extremely important.
It's like, hey man, I'm struggling. All right, what's going on?
Mm-hmm. And it's any time of the day. Any time of the day or night. You need
We're
that.
always.
What was that?
I said we're always up.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Kent was in the Army. Kent was in the Army. Seabees. Jen Jacobs, you both see me disappear and vice versa, but we all stick together. Absolutely, Jen. Depression is a real struggle, and the stigma of it sucks. It really does. I want to say seriously, people, it's okay to get help. Like, I've been to therapy many times, and when I was going through my last little bout, I actually got a hold of my primary doctor, and I told him, I was like, I need something. The hell?
That's my dad.
Okay, wait, are you a junior?
I am.
Oh, that threw me off. See, we're always learning. So we got Mama Newsom and Papa Newsom. I love
it. Yep. And they're so
and Jen saying, but Matt, it's easier said than done. When you're depressed, you feel like you're a burden. Absolutely. And that's something that, to me, that's something that I personally had to get over. I had to get over that. I felt like that. I was a burden to everybody, including the Wicked Queen. But the one thing that helped me out is something that I realized a long time ago. And I don't know, Raymond, if you say this to yourself, but you can't take care of anybody else unless you take care of yourself first.
I mean, We actually talk about that in Spirit Mechanics all the time, and we remind people that we might remind each other of that. You know, that's kind of part of what we do as a team. You know, just each other and helping others. You can't help others if you're not taking care of yourself.
No, absolutely.
So, because integrity is the thing, and it says there, can't fill from an empty cup.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if you don't make sure your cup's full, you can't help somebody fill theirs.
No, 100%. And you know, some people say, you know, that they feel, how do I say this? I don't want, they feel embarrassed almost to reach out. But here's the thing, just like with the paranormal, like with the consultancy that I do, people will reach out to me for help with paranormal stuff all the time. You need to be able to reach out to those who can help you. And it first starts off with the ones you really care about and you respect and you trust. If you really trust these people, you need to get a hold of them and talk to them because they're not going to judge you. No one's going to judge you. No one should judge you. And if they do, they're really not your friend or, you know, a loved one. You know,
I wouldn't care if they're my friend. They said, "Hey, I'm struggling. I'm having trouble. Here's my issue." I want to help them talk it out. But I want to remind them, you know, professional help is there for a reason, and it's okay to accept it.
Yeah, 100%.
Sorry,
Jen says, no, you're, by the way, if you're wondering, folks, there is a little bit of a lag between me and Raymond. Raymond forgot to put a quarter into his router tonight. So,
yeah, I did.
The return of Laggy.
It's the return of Laggy.
Jen Jacobs is saying, I'm scared there's more than one Raymond Newsom. Me too.
Oh, yeah. There's my dad, there's me, and there's my son.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And we're all quite similar. Oh, yeah.
Mama Newsom, I pray for you.
Oh, no,
Ken,
there was me and then two other boys.
Oh, gee. Ken, I'm gonna get to your comment here in a second because that's really really important, and I've personally been there myself. We'll talk about that in a second. Jen says I don't want to reach out because I don't want anyone. I don't think anyone gives a shit and don't want to burden anyone. I'm hiding. See, that's why I know for me personally, and I know Raymond feels this way too. That's why I like doing these types of shows. I mean, we like to have fun. You've seen Raymond and I do What the Paranormal. You've seen us have a lot of fun on these shows. But when push comes to shove, mental health is extremely important. You know, I want people to know that you do have somebody to reach out to who's not going to judge you, who's not going to make you feel like crap, who's going to actually listen, who will sit down and listen. There's always people to do that. And, you know, we talk about, you know, politics in the paranormal world. You hear about the drama, you hear about the stupidity. But honestly, I trust any of my Global Ghost Hunt family, the admin staff, and I trust anybody on Parapost Network because it's not about the egos. It's not about, you know, this person's better than this person. It's not about this or that. We're literally a family, and our family is growing. And I can just, if I need somebody, I know that list of people gets longer each day. And everybody, I would want everybody to think like that. That's the way the paranormal field should be. We should be supporting each other. It's not a competition. Who's got a better show? Who's got the best equipment? Who's getting millions of views? No, screw that. Let's do that together. You know. Let's see. So Ken's thing that he said that I want to go back to. Nadia joined us. What's up, Nadia? Long time no see. How are you? Uh, Ken saying, not gonna lie, boy here has thought about an attempted suicide. The war is for real with depression, and you can't win the war without help. 100%. You know, I've I've personally been there myself. I've been there too. I've been there too, Ken. More than one occasion. The one thing I learned is that is a permanent solution to a temporary problem. You know, it's not worth it. And in all honesty, it's probably one of the most selfish, not anything negative, it's one of the most selfish things that you can do. Because once that happens, you've got to think about what's the backlash. Your friends, your family, that puts everything on them. And things will get better. I know it's kind of cliche, but things will get better. I mean, Raymond, you've been through depression before, but you got through it.
Yeah. Yeah. I still have, but the major part of it is it's been taken care of.
And that's good. And you're still here.
I'm still here, buddy. I won't be right here until I'm not here, and then I'll still be here so I can aggravate the shit out of you, man.
And you know what? I've already said, I've got a list. When I go to that next level, whatever it is, I'm coming back. Y'all ain't gonna get rid of me that easy. The Wicked Queen's on that list. My daughter's on that list. My family's on that list. Mister's on the list. You're definitely on that list. And a bunch of other people are too. And that list gets
SK, I have a pop bottle sitting around here with your name on it. You only stuck in the bottle, bud. It's a mat in the bottle.
It's a bottle of Console.
It's a bottle of Console. Don't drink that.
It tastes like amp. Tastes like amp.
Why does it taste like amp and seawater?
Tastes like amp and menthol cigarettes. Patricia saying, I can promise at least one person every day would miss your presence, even if you don't believe. Absolutely. And it's funny, Patricia, that you say this, because I've seen, especially recently, I don't know if you have on your feed, Raymond, but there's been a lot of these posts on Facebook saying, don't come to my funeral, saying all these nice things when you can't even say hi to me while I'm here. And it's the truth. It's 100% the truth. We got, like, let's look at Parapost Network. Parapost Network Central, we got hundreds, if not thousands of people that come through here. They come through it every day.
Yeah.
And, it takes 2 seconds to just shoot somebody a message. Hey, haven't heard from you in a week or two. How you been? And just check in, whether they're good, bad, whatever.
I mean, you can usually tell whenever I'm checking on somebody, because even if I'm busy, one, I'll find the video and I'll click like on it, and then I'm like, how you doing today? Y'all doing okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. All right. One of y'all fell off, so I'm checking on all of you. Who's okay?
And
who's not?
And it's funny because, just a little comment. Like, you guys, I tell you guys all the time in the audience that I really do care about you guys. I care about my audience. I care about the people who support what I'm doing and what Parapost is doing, what Global Ghost is doing. And I'll be honest, folks, I mean it. Each and every one of you means something to me. And it's not because you're watching my videos. It's because you're here supporting me. You're showing me that kindness. And that means a lot to me. And when I start bringing people in, like I brought Raymond to this my show, the new show, Empowering My Field. He got to talk about his passions, what he likes, and everything else. We got to know Raymond a little bit better. And it makes the guests feel that much more welcomed when there's a lot of people who can get involved in that. And it's just a nice circle of positivity. And I mean that. I mean that wholeheartedly. So even just one or two people showing up to these shows, showing their support, and even just a little, hey, I'm here, like what Raymond does, that means a lot, especially like to someone like me. That means a huge amount. And I know Raymond feels the same way when I pop in on Spirit Mechanics.
Yeah, I love it when everybody pops in.
Yeah,
there's quite a few people that pop. I love those section of it.
Yeah, absolutely. Jen Jacob says my coworker's husband killed himself.
For delay.
Right. Let's see. Jen Jacob says my coworker's husband killed himself 2 weekends ago. Oh shit. I'll send my love to her, please, Jen. She's so lost and distraught. I've offered help her with the estate, going through and sorting things. That's nice of you, Jen. That really is nice. And even though I don't know who she is, I'm here too. And I know Raymond's the same way. We're here. So if we can please, guys, and Jen, you don't have to say her name, but if we can put some hearts in chat for Jen's coworker, please, that would be awesome. Kent says the cliches definitely don't help, especially the way you don't just get over it. 100%. That is honestly the worst thing to tell somebody is just get over it, or you'll be fine. That's the other one. That stings. Instead of saying stuff like that, folks, if you really don't know what to say, why not say, what's wrong? What can I help you with? Not just get over it. Ask them. Let's see. Dan Cartwright's here. What's up, Dan? Dan was on last show with us. Jen, spot on that. My mom says she doesn't want it to be in display for people who treat her like shit. To say nice things, aka like, yeah, no, 100%. Let's see, living the dream. Dan says, I just don't want ex-wives coming to my funeral. Apparently my brother-in-law liked that too.
I did.
Okay. I just heard meh. Jen says, I'm not.
I'm sorry.
Came back to work today. Well, I'm glad she came back to work. No, you're good. That threw my ass off. All I heard was meh. I'm like, I'm hearing random shit. No, absolutely. Thank you, Patricia. And thank you, Renee. Hearts in chat for Jen's coworker. And Renee, I lost a student early this year from my class. Damn. Pat. I don't know who Pat is.
Patricia.
Patricia? Whoever. Everybody. Love for everybody. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. You'll have to excuse me. I'm tired. Love for everybody. Hearts all around.
I understand.
There's no pictures. I don't understand.
And Jen, if you have me on Facebook here, you know how to reach out. I am here.
Yep.
I am willing to talk about that.
Absolutely. And
if you don't want to talk about that, just talk about something.
Absolutely. Okay, Ken, you and I had the same idea because I saw this in a post. Ken says, I'm going to have my son text everyone at my funeral from my phone saying thanks for coming. I'm doing that. I already asked the Wicked Queen. She will be doing that. She's going to have my phone and text everybody there. Thanks for coming.
And cremated. I don't want to take and have them play a video of me screaming that it's too hot in there at me. So, yeah.
Does somebody have barbecue sauce?
Let's get on here. No.
I smell delicious.
Any burgers in my pocket?
I'm medium rare.
Does anyone else smell bacon? Flip me over. I need the good grill marks.
This side's done. You know, there was
flip me over.
a Scottish guy. I think it was Scottish or Irish. I can't remember, but he had a Bluetooth
It was an
speaker.
Irishman. Yeah.
It was Irish. Yeah, he had a Bluetooth speaker in his casket, and somebody was playing this thing he recorded, and it sounded like it was coming from inside the casket. It was great. It was, "Let me out!"
Yeah, him knocking and stuff.
Is that the preacher? Fuck off! Oh, it was great. It was great. I gotta find that video.
SK, I want to have somebody put a Yelp post up afterwards saying worst suntan bed ever. Crematory.
It's a trap.
Worst
It's a trap.
bed place ever.
It's a trap. It's dark.
It's a trap.
Or even better, like right when the eulogy ends and you have your moment of silence, play really like softly, and you start boosting the sound. Pop goes the weasel, and then just cut it off.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jen says you and Raymond when I went through with my daughter a year ago. Yeah, it's like night and day with her now. That's good. That's good. After she started therapy,
Awesome.
I was in the hospital seat, and that's what's important right there. Like, I feel, me personally, I feel so much better, and I think you guys have seen it. I know Raymond has, and a couple others. Right before my sabbatical, when I was doing my lives, I didn't feel it. I was not feeling like me. I was not me. I was not how I should be. And I put on the smile. I did the what's up, everybody. I did the happy hauntings. I did all that. Went through the motions. But the people that know me knew something was up. And Raymond was one of them who messaged me, "What's going on? Something's up." Mr. was another one. And that's one thing I love about our community and how we're growing is we get to know each other. And honestly,
hey, as much
I don't
as
know
I deal with your ass, I know how you act.
You're not wrong. But it's funny to I've said this before. And I 100% mean this. These shows are like therapy for me. You know, empowering my field when I was doing the para crew, the gaming, you know, it's therapy. It really is therapy. And like what the paranormal, you know, Raymond and I had a blast doing that. I had a lot of fun with that.
Oh yeah. We probably had a little too much fun with that.
that may or may not come back, folks. I don't know. we haven't really discussed that. But
not yet.
But it's worth it. It's worth it to have those types of connections. And I'm telling you, folks, when you start really looking at people and really start working with people, a good solid people like what we have on Parapost Network Central, when we have at the Global Ghost Hunt, you start building more than just friendships. You know, these people are family, and you do start to notice these things. And I feel more connected to these people than I do in the people who are in my own hometown. And like, I feel like if I'm going out for a beer or something like that, I'm going to be on a StreamYard call with like Raymond or somebody, and we're just sitting there just chilling at the bar, just, you know, like that's what I feel. I'm gonna put that.
I can see us doing that.
You know what? We actually should. We actually should.
Actually, there's a suicide. What is it? 988 for suicide hotline.
Yeah, I know there is. I can't remember what the numbers are, but I do know this is a good one too. And I know they don't. And I looked into it. They don't just do just for suicide. They do for any type of mental health. They'll help you out in any way, shape, or form. So, folks, please screenshot this and share it out. Share these videos out, because I want people to understand that it's not just, it's not a burden for people. It's not. It's not a, and I'm telling you folks right now, it's not a big pain in the ass if somebody wants to come and talk. Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
we are all here. That is blurry as hell. Help is available. That's all I say.
It is 988, which is the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline.
There it
It's
is.
available
Okay.
24 hours a day. You can
There you
call
go.
or text it.
Let's see. Renee is saying a smile means so much to someone having a hard time. A smile and a hug can start a convo or something good. Absolutely. Absolutely. Kent saying therapy definitely helps, but for me it was hard to ask for help, then hard to trust someone. You know, here's the thing, and I've done this before. If you want to find help, a therapist that you can trust, find one that you can trust, that you get a good vibe with, that you connect with. You know, it's like shopping around for cars or houses. It's the same thing. Literally go and talk to them. Just meet them. Set up an appointment to meet with a therapist and just talk. Talk about the weather, talk about sports, talk about fishing, talk about whatever. And if you don't get a good vibe, go back. Find somebody else. You know, that's how I found my therapist. And oh, Patricia's heading to bed. Good night, Patricia. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Bye.
Much love. Nice seeing you again. But yeah, definitely find somebody.
Yes.
Find somebody that you connect
If
with.
you-
Or, you know, something else that I do, and I know, Raymond, we've talked about this. I go for a drive. If I feel like I'm trapped, I go for a drive. Go for a drive, blast music. Don't have any specific destination. I just drive. I'm in central Pennsylvania. Drive in the middle of bump up nowhere.
The music.
Yeah. Just play whatever music I feel
So
like
you
playing.
have been past my house. Listen here.
Listen, Linda. But
Listen.
no, I just go for a drive. I just go wherever it takes me. Wherever I end up, I end up. And it's okay to do that. And I'm reminded, I actually start next Wednesday. Oh, you start therapy next Wednesday, Jen? That's awesome. Congratulations.
Nice.
But
Sure,
yeah,
Eustace.
it's really good just to get out. Just to get out, just go for a drive. And you know, there's something that somebody told me a while back, and I still take it to heart. It's okay to be a little selfish. There's 100% okay to be selfish. And you know,
Because it's not selfish when you're taking care of yourself.
it's really not. It's really not. You know, like we said about taking care of other people, if you can't take care of yourself. The same thing with the job. Same thing that goes for like a job. If I don't eat, if I don't get a good enough sleep, if I don't prepare myself, I can't do my job. You know, it's the same way with everything. If I don't take care of myself, I can't take care of my
As
family.
a cans of amp.
If I don't have cans of amps in my bag, nope, I ain't going to work. I'll call off. I'll even tell them. I'm not coming in. I don't have amps.
No,
You don't want
I can't do it today, boss. It's not going to happen.
My blood's low. Let's see. Jen says Matt goes on a drive, ends up in Kentucky, knocking on Raymond's door. Yeah, dude, too much going on in my head. I get that. But yeah, folks, it's really important to take care of yourself. Be selfish. And reach out. I want people to know, and I know Raymond feels the same way. We want everyone to understand that there is always somebody there for you. It's fine. day or night. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you need to talk, right? I mean, this was an impromptu thing. I wasn't planning on doing it live. I was reminded that it's Mental Health Month, and I was like, "Yo, Raymond, what's up, bro?" He didn't even know.
Hey, I need an example. Okay.
He didn't even know what the stream was going to be about. It was just like, "Hey, you up for a live?" He's like,
I feel like two
"Yep."
minutes before we started. So
Mhm.
what are we talking about?
Yeah, pretty much. But that's because he's my brother.
Mental health. Okay, you need an example. I got you.
See, that's another thing I love about my brother here. And if somebody needs an example of anything, Raymond or I will be the best examples.
Of anything and everything. What to do, what not to do,
Not to do, keep the lights off. Nope, not living that down. What to do?
Tell them to brighten up the screen. I don't know what to tell
them. What to do? Wear a shirt.
Fine.
wear a shirt with sleeves. Wow.
Nah.
We're not gonna
90-degree weather.
Kent says Kentucky is a good place to be. I kind of use my podcast for therapy. Oh, absolutely. And Jen says, "What are flashlights?" That's Raymond's line.
Exactly.
Speaking of the paranormal, let me ask you, why is mental health so important to you in the paranormal field?
Oh, this is such a rabbit hole. Honestly, I've seen people that have walked into locations that are not in the best mindset, and I've seen them get attacked by whatever's lurking inside buildings. I really have. I've seen people scratched. I've seen people held down in chairs. Something tried to shove them down the stairs. I've seen a little bit of everything. And honestly, if you're not rolling in the right mindset, what's going to happen?
Yep.
If you are not comfortable enough with yourself to be, comfortable in that situation, you probably shouldn't go on a ghost hunt or an investigation.
No, 100%.
Because there's that will exploit that. Sorry, that's all I was going to add.
No, you're good, brother. You're good. That's the joys of dealing with a lag. It's all good.
Hooray for lagging!
Yay! JWow's watching tonight. What's up, JWow? Much love to you. Kent says, definitely my investigations are therapy. Absolutely, being with my team. That's good. It's good to have a team like that. I see David Hope is watching. What's up, David? Dark Oak Paranormal.
What's up, David?
Let's see. Jen says, well, you saw my live last May at Collingwood. Yes. She is now grounded from certain locations. That was pretty intense. But yeah, here's the thing. I agree 100% with what Raymond's saying. When you go to a location, we deal with death all the time. That's number one. We're always dealing with death in the paranormal field. So right then and there, it's a very, very, very touchy place to be. The other thing is 100% what he's saying. We do not see most of the time what we are dealing with or who we are dealing with. If we're not mentally, I don't want to say stable, but if we're not in the right mindset to do an investigation, just don't. Just don't do it. Just don't go. Don't go. It's okay. Just like Raymond, I've seen the attachments and the attacks that have happened. And it's not nice. It's not pretty. And on the other side of it too, is if you're doing client investigations and you're not in the right mindset, that can make things a lot worse for your clientele.
You can put that family at risk.
Yeah, and whether you're a believer in the paranormal or not, let me give you an example. If you don't believe in the paranormal, if somebody has a fight, right? Let's say a family, you walk into a house, family just got done having a really bad fight. You can feel that. You feel that heaviness. You feel like something doesn't feel right. Or if you've gone to work and it's just a really bad day, you just get that vibe. That's the same thing. If you're not mentally prepared to go into a client's house and to do what you need to do, you can do some serious damage to that family. No bull, no BS. You know, it especially if it's something
You
malicious.
roll in angry and immediately still right provoking. Yeah, it can cause a lot of harm really fast.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And here's the thing, it may not be right away. It may take a while, but it'll end up making it worse. So let me ask you, brother, what do you do prior to an investigation to prepare yourself mentally? What's Raymond's thing?
Raymond's thing is usually a lot of laughter and a lot of damn good music. And
That's
it's groovy stuff, Rage Against the Machine, Cypress Hill, groups like that, or get stuff with, Lamb of God, Slipknot, so there's a spectrum. It depends on where I'm going and the intention of my being there in the first place. If I'm going there to have fun, it's fun music all the way around. You're going to hear Electric Callboy blasting from my car. And if you don't know who Electric Callboy is, it's this German metal band, and they are hilarious and phenomenal all at the same time. So
no, that's actually good. That's actually good. I know for me personally, like when we went to Pennhurst, before we get there, I first quiet myself mentally. I don't talk. I don't do anything. I just focus on what's about to happen. I'm settling myself, and I'm basically ignoring the outside. Nothing that has happened in my personal life matters at that point. It's all about the investigation, whether it's client based, public, doesn't matter. Just like at work, I do the same thing at work. I sit outside and I focus myself. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is my mentality. I get myself settled and calm. Once I get there to the location, I scope it out. I do a 360 all the way around, and I'm just getting a feel for the environment. I've said this before, I'm not a sensitive, a medium, or whatever. I have no abilities like that. But what I'm doing is I'm feeling the energy in the environment. Same way as if you go into a new place. You're kind of feeling it out. How do you feel in there? You feel weird? Do you feel happy, sad, whatever? That's what I'm doing. I'm physically getting my body prepared and mentally prepared for what's about to. With your lag, I don't know what the hell you just said.
I know beautiful about it.
Not wrong. It's one of those fun quirks. So Jen has a really serious question for you. Did you say metal or meth?
Yes. The answer is yes.
We do not condone illicit drugs, but they are fun. No.
Don't do illicit drugs. Who has that kind of money these days?
You're not wrong. But no, that's just what I do. I just go around and I just prepare myself. I prepare myself mentally for what's about to happen. And that's just the way I am. And like I said, nothing on the outside matters to me. I don't care what kind of day I've had. It doesn't matter. I'm there to investigate. I'm there to investigate. So let me ask you. I don't know what this is. The duck. No, this is a duck. There's a duck. But oh, Mama Newsom said there's a bad storm there. Yeah, there's one up here too. We had one.
Yeah.
We had a good one too
It's
today.
rumbling out there.
Yeah, we had a really good one roll through here earlier today. But let me ask you, you're on an investigation and you have an episode of depression or overstimulation. How do you handle that?
If I have typically depression doesn't hit me on an investigation. I'm so excited to collect evidence that nothing else matters at that point. But if I'm overstimulated, I remove myself from the building. I go outside. I take a small walk, give myself a chance to calm down before I ever walk back into that building. Because if you're still overstimulated, that's going to affect how the rest of the investigation goes.
I like what you said there. You take yourself outside, and you basically said you don't come back until you're calmed down. When you're at a location and something happens, whether you have depression or anxiety, whatever, get yourself off property. Get yourself off property. Don't stick around. Don't try to tough it out. Get out. Don't run. Walk out. Walk out.
Especially if you don't have flashlights.
Well, yeah, right against the wall. I may or may not have done that one or two times, but go off property, folks. Get outside and calm yourself down. No matter how you do it. Listen to music, have a cigarette, whatever you have to do to calm yourself down, do it. It's okay. And take somebody with
traffic.
Yeah. Yes. And take somebody with you. Take somebody with you. Don't go by yourself.
Especially best.
You step outside by yourself, you don't come back. But definitely take somebody with you. Take somebody with you, and they don't even need to say anything. They don't need to talk or anything like that. Just have them go with you. Just say, I'm overstimulated. This is going on. That's going on. I feel off. Will you come with me? And any good investigator should go with you, but definitely don't go by yourself.
I mean, a lot of times anymore, when we're doing SMX investigations or cases and stuff, we look at each other and there's even events. Hey, I need a minute. Okay, we got this going.
Mm-hmm. And, that's something I want to challenge the founders or lead investigators of teams. You should know your team well enough to where they shouldn't even have to say anything. They shouldn't have to say they're overstimulated or this or that. You should be able to pick that out. You should be able to pick that out and say, hey, I can tell something's up. Go for a walk. Go chill out, or let's go for a walk. I'm going to walk with you. We're going to go do a lap around the building. We're going to do something. But definitely take them out. Just don't do it by yourself, because sometimes that can be worse. But the bottom line with all of this, folks, is mental health is extremely, extremely important in not just the paranormal, but in everyday life. And one little verbiage that I've been using that's made me feel better is you stress about the things you can change. Don't stress about the things you can't. And what I mean by that is, can I go to the ATM right now and take out all the money I need to pay my bills to where I don't have to work anymore? No, I can't. So I'm not going to stress about it. Can I go to the ATM to pay any back bills I have? Nope. I can't. I can't right now. But what can I do? I can go to work. I can do my job. And to do my job, I got to take care of myself. Can I do the paranormal full time? I wish. I wish I could do this stuff full time. I can't. I have what hair? I don't know if it's from the cat or what, but it's up my nose and I can feel it. I know it's kind of random, but I'm sitting here saying that, and all of a sudden I just felt like that little thing. I'm like, but
listen, the grass pollen has my nose so jacked up right now. It's not funny. So if you see me, I'm trying to keep from snot running down my face. That
I actually my daughter came over today, and I mowed yesterday. And there's like piles of grass all over the yard. So Mackenzie, the Wicked Queen, said that she wanted it raked. She said it would look nicer. So with my daughter being over, I put her in this trailer that we have for the mower. And I gave her a rake, and I said, hold the rake. Hold it as still as you can. She goes, okay. And I pulled her little butt all the way up and around the yard. It was great. She enjoyed it. But
that works.
Hey. But what I'm saying is, folks, is if there's nothing you can do about a situation, don't stress about it. You're just adding more stress. People, like, we have that one coworker, that one person we just don't like. Can't change them. You can't change people. So why are you going to stress about it? Who cares? Stress what you can. Stress about what you can change. And first and foremost, that's yourself. You can keep yourself happy. And you can reach out. And that's the main thing I want everyone to understand about this is Raymond, myself, the Global Ghost Hunt admin, the Parapost Network Central host, podcast host, any of you guys in chat, we all should work together to help each other out. Any one of us will be available. I know any of us will be more than happy. I know, like Brian, I don't know how many long conversations him and I have had about things. Raymond and I have had hours of talking. We've just sat down and we've spoken about things. Some serious, some not so serious. We feel better afterwards.
Mostly not so serious.
No. Even Fedora. I've spoken with Fedora about things. Tanner. There's so many different people that I can go to if I have an issue. And I want you all to understand that there are people like us out there. All you got to do is ask. And if you're uncomfortable doing that, just start a conversation. Sometimes things that aren't said are the loudest things that we hear. Like what we were talking about earlier, Raymond knew exactly that something was up, and I didn't have to say it because he knows me. And I can tell if something's up with Raymond. We can tell just by messages. And I want everyone to please get to that point. That's why it's so important to share these out and to interact and have fun with everybody, because we all deserve to feel like that there is somebody there. And everybody needs to understand that there is. There's always people there available. I think Raymond froze. Did you freeze? Blink twice if you need help.
Did I freeze?
I think you did for a second. There he is.
Possibly.
But anyway, anything else you want to talk about, brother, before we bounce out of here?
That about covers us. But yeah, just take care of yourself. You really can't help too many others if you don't take care of yourself first. Sometimes that's even on a day off. Hey, I've got all this stuff planned and stuff. Be like, nah, I'm just gonna chill at the house and relax. or we're going to the lake. Just find something that you enjoy that relaxes you to take that moment. Even if it's just taking a nap randomly in the middle of the day. Hey, do it. I did earlier. I needed it. I went and I was gone.
He did too, because he actually said in one of our chats, he's like, I just woke up.
Yeah, actually. Yeah. I figure I'd get some, context after that comment I put before that. So
Yeah. Oh, but anyway, folks, like I said, it's very important to Raymond and me. And I want to say that we are always here for everybody. If you ever need anything, just message us. We will always be here. It may not be right away, but we will always get back to you. And we won't judge you. We like to have fun, but we will never judge. We judge each other, just not what you got going on.
Just because we can.
Yeah, and it's out of love. The only other thing I want to say, folks, is be ready, because Global Ghost Hunt, we have a very special announcement and a brand new show. Brand new show coming out very, very soon. So head on over to Global Ghost Hunt. Go on over to Global Ghost Hunt on Facebook, on YouTube. Like, subscribe, follow, turn notifications on, all that good stuff, because you will not want to miss this. And also head on over to Parapost Network Central on Facebook. You'll find not just this show, you won't just find Spirit Mechanics, you'll find a whole bunch of amazing shows over there. And show them some love. Like I said, like we said earlier, even just a hi, here to show my support, means a whole lot for these hosts. I know we all.
Tomorrow night we have Thursday Night Live.
There you go.
We're finishing our topic of protection with divine protection. So,
and we're not talking a 45.
By the way, I'm using my cursor to pick your nose.
Oh yeah, well, right back at you there, Laggy. But you missed the spot.
I'm sorry, anyway. I couldn't get all of it. You moved.
But anyway, folks, thank you all so much for. I'm forgetting something. What am I forgetting?
What are you forgetting?
I don't know. What am I? I forgot what I'm forgetting. What am I forgetting, Jack? I honestly forget what I'm forgetting. I'm going to wait a second because I don't know what I'm forgetting. I'm sorry, Jen.
I had put my name up here so I can remember what it was, okay?
September 21st. Yes, the Erie Expo. Sorry. At Ashmore Estates, the Erie Expo will be going on. I will actually, Jen, put the let's see. I can't see the link. I'll put the link up and you guys you'll see the link. But just go ahead and find it on Facebook. Go check it out. You will not want to miss this event. There will be a lot of familiar faces and some new ones showing up. Just saying. Sorry, Jen. I'm sorry. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. No, I'm sorry.
This is not a test.
Oh, it's been a week. But definitely, guys.
It really has.
Oh, here you go. HTTPS / Erie Events. Just look it up. Erie Events. Oh, I'm sorry. The Erie Expo, guys, September 21st. You will not want to miss it. I will send the link out. I will make sure everybody has it. But yeah, definitely, guys, go check that out. Anyway, before I forget anything else or put my foot further down my throat, anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. Please make sure you share out, because even though I forgot, there really is a lot of amazing or good information here. I want everyone to know that there is somebody there. We are all here for each other. We're here to support each other. You are definitely worth it. We love each and every one of you, and thank you for everything you guys do. So I guess that only leaves one more thing left.
You are worthy. You deserve that you need, and you are loved.
Absolutely. And you're not getting rid of us. Nope. So I guess that only leaves one more thing left for me to say. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe. And as always, folks, happy hauntings.